And we are blast off.
Yay! Hey, welcome back. This is the obligatory podcast. I'm Mike Hurley.
And I'm Kermit.
And so glad to be talking to you guys again.
Hey.
It seems like it's been forever, Kerm.
It has
Oh, okay.
a full 30-minute setup.
Well, that makes sense.
All right.
That makes sense. But we're learning. We're learning.
So what's up, man?
Well, everything, man. Everything. Ton of stuff going on. But what's going on with you? We'll start with you. I feel like we're always directed towards me, and then I get off on a tangent, and before I know it, 30 minutes has come by, and you've just been like nodding your head the whole time. So let's make this the About You episode of the obligatory.
Horrible.
I feel obliged to make this about Kermit Gonzalez, my co-host. So go ahead, Kerm. What's going on with you?
Man.
Yeah.
Man,
let's talk about the elephant. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Usually, I walk into your house. I'm attacked by 2 dogs, and today I was attacked by a 3rd dog.
3 dogs. Man.
You didn't tell me, man. You didn't warn me. What's up?
It's just for a little while.
The other 2 just started liking me.
Yeah.
And then this one comes in, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we don't like him either."
I don't like the new one either.
It's a mob mentality.
Yeah, no, it's my girlfriend's family up north. They got a dog, and then they realized they didn't want a dog, so they're gonna put it in one of those shelters.
Right.
And the angel that she is, she had to go and save the dog, and now we're fostering this dog till her mom comes and gets this dog.
And when's that happening?
Hopefully soon, but like you're always like, man. She says, I don't want the dog anymore. Then I'm stuck.
Yeah.
With this dog.
And
man.
the more you have the dog playing with the other dogs, your girl's like, maybe 3 dogs is the.
I hope not, because we have no papers on it.
No.
It had like fleas when it came to us too. It was gross.
You have no papers on this dog?
None.
So Trump does not want this dog in
I
this
don't
country.
want this dog. I'm gonna send it over.
Oh my God, this dog has turned you Republican. All I'm saying is we have dogs, but those dogs have papers. We're just saying get rid of the ones without papers. And the funny thing is, it's the white one.
It's the white dog.
It's the white dog
get
that has
rid of
no
these
papers.
white, dirty dogs.
So has it been a pain in the ass? How's it dealing with the other dogs?
It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah?
Yeah, but it's a baby, so it's a real pain in the ass. Because my dogs are old.
Yeah.
So they just chill and they know the routine. This one's like shitting in the house, pissing in the house.
This one seems like the young gun that came into prison and like is starting shit with like the old timers. So they're like, hey man, this is the way things go around here. You let them rub your belly, they feed you, we go for a walk. And this one's like, I ain't fucking having no one's rubbing my belly, motherfucker. They're my bitch, not the other way around.
Yeah, dude.
I imagine that's what they're talking
That's
about.
what they're saying. That's what my dog's
And now the old dogs are getting hyped up because there's young blood. They're like, yeah, maybe he's right. Maybe this one's right.
I just wanted to go away.
Nah, man.
Yeah, but I mean, it'll go.
I could make that. We could leave the door open. I mean, she's not here. She's at
I'm
work,
not that
right?
big of a monster. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, let it go explore. Didn't you ever see all those, what was it, Benji movies and crap? Lassie? You let a dog go out. It has adventures. Everybody's happy later on.
Let a dog roam. He'll find his way home.
Yeah.
That's such
Milo
bullshit.
and Otis and
That's some
stuff like
bullshit.
that.
They
yeah.
get hit right on
They all
I-4.
have British accents. I think one of them's Michael J. Fox. I'm not sure how it works, but they'll be fine.
Poor dog.
You're right, though. If it hits, you're right by like some major roads. That dog would just become that dog when I'm driving. I'm like, oh, look, someone hit a dog. You know, and that would be that whole story.
And that'll be me. I'll be me. I have to live with that guilt.
Yeah.
So,
Now I had to stop on the way here. I stopped at Office Depot because I'm tired of you having the nice chair. I'm sitting here on a friggin' keyboard stool. I will say this: the studio's coming along. We've made some moves. We did nothing for a year. And then we did the basic minimum, and now every week it seems like we're like, oh, we got this.
Yep.
So I'm lacking a chair, which at my age, I need back support.
and that kind of thing. You want to use my chair? You go, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
Now.
It wasn't until we got these mic stands, we got these arms, that now all of a sudden, like before the mic stand was right here, but now that I can put the mic stand anywhere I want, I'm like, I would rather be leaning back.
That old duct tape back of yours, man.
It's finally all those things you did when you were stupid, like younger, playing hockey and shit, and like going, oh, people are like, dude, you need to be more careful. You're gonna pay for that when you're older, and you're like, I'm not gonna live to be old. And now I'm old.
Now you're old.
But so I went over to Office Depot to look at like nice vertebrae supporting chairs, maybe with a massager or something like that. And they got a U-Fit, which
What's
is.
that?
I guess it's like a gym that's like either a step below or above Planet Fitness. I can't figure out where it falls in.
Never
but
heard
it's
of
one
it.
of those judgment-free type gyms.
Everywhere's judgment. What are you talking about? There's no such thing as judgment free.
What? No, Gold's Gym is judgy as like I was a Gold's Gym member back when I had abs because then I could be judgy as fuck.
There's nothing wrong about that.
Yeah, guys would walk in. We're like, no, you don't get a membership here. You take that shit to Curves. You go, you go that place where you pay $40 to walk up onto a plastic step and walk backwards. You don't take that to Gold's, man.
Dude, every time I used to go to Gold's Gym, man, I'll get sized up. And I'm like, yes,
Yeah.
you're taller than me.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at
Yeah.
me? Like, dude,
Yeah.
it was just always like
Yeah.
the
They're
up
like,
and down.
oh, daycare's that way. Yeah. Someone brought their kid to the gym.
Hey,
Stay
that
away from
asshole
the
left the
plates. He's going to get hurt. Yeah. But no, this one by UFit, dude, the thing I noticed, it was right next to the Office Depot. But when I'm walking in, there's also a Chick-fil-A in that plaza. And for some reason, it was like 7 o'clock at night. And I got in my car, and all you could smell was Chick-fil-A. And I don't think I could go to a gym that the wafting of Chick-fil-A.
You can smell. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I was like, with Subway's next to any
Because
kind
you
of
see these
building.
guys who've just been in there burning off and just. I know Chick-fil-A is better than some fast food, but waffle fries are going to kill what you just did for 2.5 hours, man. You're screwed. So, no, my gym that I never go to, but I pay every month just to say I have a membership.
Aren't you still a membership?
I still have a membership. I think I've been twice this year. And by this year, you mean 2017.
You walked in for the pizza party.
I've been 0 times in 2018. My gym does serve pizza on Mondays, which is crazy. And they got bagels on Thursdays, I believe. And you see people at the gym on Mondays, you don't see the rest of the week at the gym. They don't even wear workout clothes. They come in with like Uggs on, and that's the guys. And you can't get on a bench because they're using it as like a picnic table.
As a table to eat your pizza?
It's like you go to sit on one of the, you're like, oh, is that sweat? No, that's grease, man.
They use the poison that brings the pizza up to their mouth.
Yeah. Dude, they're trying to kill you with carbs there. That's what they do. You work out all week, and just when you're getting ahead, they're like, they might not need us anymore. Let's give them some pizza. And it's not even like a healthy pizza. It's like, here's mass-ordered Papa John's. Tastes like the box you ordered it in pizza.
You don't like Papa John's?
I've lost my taste for Papa John's.
Who's the best pizza right now?
Oh, man. I don't know, because here's the thing. Nowadays, I go for like the stone-fired actual hand toss.
You bougie as fuck.
Not bougie as fuck. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for the closer to New Yorker style, like hand toss dough, not like, oh, we made this in a machine, press it out, threw some sauce on. Like Papa John's used to be good for me, but now just no flavor to it.
I rarely eat Papa John's.
Yeah, what do you like going to?
I don't like eating. Well, I just eat at a new place called Lazy Moon. You tried that place?
Where's that?
On Colonial.
Nah.
And the pizza slices are as big as your head, like maybe bigger. It's
I got a
awesome.
pretty big head.
That's a huge fucking head.
That's a huge.
Fuck it.
It's like I love whenever New Yorkers are like, oh, you can't get good pizza down here. It says New York style. It's not New
the
York
same
style.
shit.
Yeah, well, they do say the water up there makes the dough taste better. But here's what I think it is. I'm like, the only difference between regular pizza and New York style pizza. New York style pizza, they don't wash their hands. That's it. I'm like, the flavor you get? That's the guy that just scratched his ass before he tossed your
ball
pie.
sack
Yeah,
sweat?
is that what you want? Is that what you want?
That's what makes the dough
Hey,
nice.
I'm just saying it tastes better. Yeah, you like balls, is what you're saying. So we'll get you on that. But yeah, so I think my gym has like, there's nothing to eat around my gym. So I have no excuse to be this heavy. I go out of my way after my gym to go to Wendy's and be like, oh, comfort food.
You keep saying you're gonna die, but we'll see, man.
I'm gonna die. So
I gotta throw workouts at you. That's my next step.
Dude, I think last week when I was on the road doing 5 states,
How
7
many push-ups
days,
you did?
I did 0 push-ups, and I think if I had a McDonald's card, they owe me like 6 free meals because it's just so shitty, dude. It's like you wake up, you drive all day to the gig, so you're looking for something quick you can eat on the way. You get to the hotel, you check in, maybe you eat at the club, and the club is usually like, oh, what do you
all
want?
fried.
Yeah. And then afterwards you go, you hang out, and what's the only thing open besides going and sitting down? And even Denny's, if you go there, it's all fucking fried, quick shit, There's no healthy places. And, oh, well, you need to plan and pack your meals accordingly. Do you know me? That's not happening. Like, that's the problem. Most people eat smart all day. Not most people, but the healthy people plan and eat smart all day. Me, I'm like, man, I woke up at 2 and I'm starving. I'm not going to sit there and prep something. I'm going to go drive through McDonald's, eat something that I know tastes horrible and it's bad for me.
Shame.
Yeah.
Shame.
I feel horrible. Horrible. So,
Shame.
yeah. What else? What did you do? You didn't do a lot of comedy. So, what? Oh, you went to.
I did the Orlando Indie Fest.
You did the Orlando Indie Fest. How'd that go?
It was cool. A lot
Good.
of funny people out there.
What else did you do?
The karate.
Did
Crack?
they have a good turnout for the Indie Fest this year?
I think so.
Yeah, I heard the first night was rough. I heard
The first night was rough, but it was a Thursday.
It was you. I
It was-
believe it was the audience. You text me, I'm at the Indie Fest. I'm like, how is it? You're like, I am the audience.
I am the. Yeah, I was the only comedian
That
in the
wasn't
room
performing?
That wasn't performing. And then there's another guy that just happened to walk in. He's like, "I'll watch the show for
Yeah.
free,"
Oh, wow. Yeah.
and that was it.
Yeah.
I mean, I went to the Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night. It was better.
Yeah.
But I know they had like shows like at 3 in the afternoon.
How many venues did they have this year? It seemed like most of the pictures I saw were like Will's Pub.
Wells Pub was the main one,
Uh-huh.
and then you had Bull and Bush,
Right.
and then Oddball. That's that new place, like
I don't
downtown.
think I've been there yet.
I didn't go there.
Not
either.
Sideshow? Oddball?
It's not Sideshow.
Okay.
It's another place. It was called the Oddball something, but it was someplace downtown. I forgot.
Right.
I didn't go to that one. And I think that's it. So what? They had like 3 venues, 4 venues.
Oh, okay.
That's it. They didn't use Austin's.
So what day, you said you went to Orlando City, right?
I did go
Saw
to
soccer
Orlando
game.
City.
When did
game.
you go to that? Was that a Sunday game?
Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. game.
Who won?
Nobody.
Nobody wins that.
90-minute game of just tie.
Tie at 0?
1-1.
It might as well be.
I mean, it was like we were losing, and then like 5 minutes till the end of the game, and we
Then they came back.
scored, and that was it.
And that's how soccer ends. There's no shootout, no sudden death,
nothing.
no,
Just go on your way, and
and that's it.
that's it.
So are you a soccer enthusiast? Like, do you love the sport? Did you play
Here's
soccer?
the thing.
All
Here's
right.
the thing. I like football. I don't know stats. I don't know the players, and can't memorize a number.
Right. I watch part of the Super Bowl every
Right.
year. Yeah.
I watched games, but do not ask me who the quarterback is or anything. So soccer is double that.
Soccer
Like,
is double.
Yeah, like I might know one quarterback,
Right.
but soccer I know no one.
So do you just go for the experience of it? Do you
I
go with
just go
friends,
for the
or
energy and just watching the game.
Who you
I
go
like.
with? You go by yourself or?
I'll take my girl, but then I'll sometimes meet Pedro out there.
Uh-huh.
So Pedro Lima, we'll go hang out, and then whoever's out there, really, I just bump into friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I just go for the experience and just burn a Saturday.
Now, being Hispanic, is that like?
I felt
Aren't
like
you
I was
supposed to know more?
obligated to watch soccer.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Orlando City.
Like
And
if
I
you're
was
a
like-
tall guy, you gotta like basketball, and if you're Latino, you should like.
I do
soccer.
feel like I fit in though when I'm there.
Yeah,
'Cause,
like
like-
they don't know that you're.
Like if
scamming
I
them
bought a full outfit, I could
Yeah.
run on the field and they'll be like, "Hey, who's that?" Oh no,
Yeah.
no, that
Yeah.
he's part of the team.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. I can fit right
you
in.
could fit it right in.
I'll fit right in, and then until I run, and then I'll die on the field.
Yeah, there's a lot of running back.
There's
and
a
forth in
lot
that
of
sport.
running.
There's a.
I was like, oh,
Yeah,
I'm winded watching you guys.
yeah. No,
Okay.
the couple of times I've watched it, both of my brothers. Well, my older brother played soccer, and like I used to get dragged to his games, and then he played in high school and stuff. But for most of the part, I would sit there going, "Why are they running? It's just going to be back there in like 30 seconds."
Dude,
you know?
it's extreme ping pong.
Yeah, yeah.
It's,
That's way to put it, I guess.
yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's back and forth, back and forth. So yeah, whatever.
yeah.
I'm a bandwagon fan.
Yeah.
I admit it.
Yeah, you seem it.
I admit it. You seem it.
You seem it.
You
You
seem
do. You just seem like, oh, this
You
is.
seem like you
I-
wear shit to fit in.
Yeah, well, and the more I think about it, the more I was on the way over here, I'm like, man, at least you do stuff. Like, we always talk about how you have so many different interests. Like, you have,
Right.
You have the, the DJ and the music. You do all the flyers. You do Photoshop. Now you got an awesome podcast with a great-looking co-host. And then you also do, of course, martial arts and comedy and all that. And I realized I have no friggin' hobbies whatsoever. There's not like a damn thing that I'm interested in. And people are like, oh, well, you got comedy. It consumes you. I'm like, no, because I don't even like watching.
What about
others.
magic?
No, that was never a hobby. Most of the things that I know how to do weren't from me being, I want to do that. It was from a pissed off place of, I don't know how that guy did that. I'm going to figure it out. And that's why, like, most of the books I have at home are all based on shit, nonfiction, how to do stuff that I will never do. I'm never going to build cabinets from scratch, but I got 14 books on woodworking, and I have no tools. I'm just like, how does a dove joint happen? You know? I need a hobby is what I'm saying.
So see, I thought magic, because every time when the magicians come out to the open mic,
Yeah.
I see that, like, you're like, all right. And your game face kind of kicks in and you start kind of.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, the guys that do the magic, like Jeff Kaler and Robbie Moreland, those guys, dude, you've seen them. They're amazing.
I love the fact they love coming out to open mics.
Yeah.
Because they make it so much more entertaining.
Any magician who's come out to hang out with us, they're like, we love comedians. I'm
Yeah.
like, why? They're like, they're nowhere near as asinine, as bitchy as magicians. I'm like, well, that's where you're wrong. The reason they're not bitchy to you is because you come in here, you're doing awesome tricks for our entertainment.
Oh, my gosh,
and
I love it.
More importantly, you're absolutely no threat to us. You know, I've seen comics go back and forth over who wrote this joke and that joke and who's doing this and who's getting gigs and shouldn't. But you got a magician coming, yeah, why would we treat you like shit? You're not a threat, you know?
They pull a coin behind my ear and I'm losing my brain. I'm like, oh, my God, that guy's amazing.
Do it again. I got rent due this month.
You know what it is, I think? Because comedians don't ask. I think that's a magician pet peeve.
Yeah.
Like when someone's like, how'd you do it?
Yeah.
It's kinda like
they
when
just
you say
appreciate the
comedian,
performance of it all.
Yeah, it's like when you're like, oh, tell me a joke. I'm like, what?
You know, the other thing, the big difference is, and like I've got friends who are comedians and friends who are magicians, and because I've done, you know, magic comedy in my act and for like corporate shows and stuff like that, but I never took it very seriously. Like all the magic I've done in my shows has always been magic where it's like you're a screwed up magician and the trick's not working and then it does. It's for the comedic value.
Right.
I told someone years ago, if I do a trick on stage and people go, ooh, rather than ha, 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 I don't do that trick anymore because I don't want to amaze you. I'm going for the laugh, and which is the opposite of what a lot of the real magicians are going for. They want the amazement. When people come up to me after like a corporate show of comedy magic and they're like, man, I know how you did that. I'm like, I would hope so. You're 35, sir. You know, it's like I'm not. But I will tell you this, the difference between magicians and comedians. Magicians will steal each other's shit all the time and call it an homage. Like you'll see like Lance Burton doing David Copperfield's version, and he'll be like, this is David Copperfield's version of the blah, 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 blah. And comics, we don't do that, man. We fight if you have words similar in your setup and punchline. And it's like, you're not paying me homage. You stole my fucking joke, you know?
This is an homage to Mike Hurley. So
Yeah.
I have kids, and no, you don't.
No, you don't. I did a show, I think it was the Why Not Lounge. This was years ago. I did a show with
Why
Summer.
Not Lounge?
And I do the magic comedy stuff, and I get an email like 3 months later from some magician out of Philadelphia. And he's like, hey, my name's Dan so-and-so. I enjoyed your show. I was down there visiting family over the summer. I'm now doing your version of the Nielsen bottle, the vanishing bottle I do. And I just wanted to let you know it's working splendidly. Thank you so much. He wrote me to tell me he's doing my material bit for bit with the jokes and everything and thought I should be honored that he's doing my material. Now, if you were a comedian, someone wrote you and said, hey, Kermit, you know, I've been doing your blah, 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 short guy jokes and just want to let you know they love them up in Pittsburgh.
Oh.
How quick would you be on a plane being like, oh, I can't wait to meet you?
Yeah, Hey, what did you say?
Yeah. What? I wrote him back. I'm like, I'd appreciate if you didn't. But in the magic community, creating your own illusions it's such a rare thing. Like, if you look out there, most of the magicians are doing the same things. Some of the guys will argue, well, the way I do this and the way I do this. I'm like, yeah. But if you cut a rope and you put that rope back together, the lay audience doesn't give a fuck about the 20 different methods there are for doing that. They just saw you cut a rope and put it back together. So the only thing that really makes it unique is you can take the tricks that have already been out there in magic and put your own patter to it, your words, the jokes, which is what I'm good at. Because being a comedian, that's where I put my focus. So you put all this ton and time into writing the jokes to go with these tricks, and then someone just comes along and goes, oh, those jokes work. I'm taking those.
Thanks.
They weren't there for the times you were saying shit that wasn't working, you know? But I don't know, man. That's why I've kind of put the magic side of things on the back burner. I only really do it if I need to do like a totally clean hour-long show, or if they... You know, it's a lot of time casinos or country clubs want comedy magic. And for me, it's it's a no-brainer. You're paying me what? Yeah, I'll pack my bag of tricks. I'm on the way.
So, magic's not your hobby. Comedy is your full time.
Yeah.
So, what about, I don't know, man, you're into comic book stuff.
Not really as much as I used to be. I mean, a lot of my resurgence into liking it is because I got 2 kids who are into superhero stuff now.
Well, that wouldn't be a hobby, wouldn't it? That would just be a
Yeah.
collection. Then you become like
Yeah, no, man.
just a hoarder. Like
Yeah,
me.
like you, because I walk in and you got the
Little by little, this place is gonna get
Wolverine,
nerdy
which
and nerdy.
That is badass, actually.
Oh, thanks.
I don't know, like
It's a replica.
it
Light
is.
replica.
It is a replica, but I'm looking at it and it doesn't even make sense now that I'm looking at it.
What are you talking about? It was in the movie in X Factor and the Weapon X.
That's the Weapon X, but it seems like the claws wouldn't extend from there.
Well, they ripped it out of the antimanium. They're supposed to be like simulating his claw.
Uh-huh.
I get what you're saying. It's like
No, I get what you're saying, but it should be a
retracts
long,
in.
yeah,
Right,
yeah, like I don't know.
Well,
I mean,
wouldn't it be
it's-
stupid if I had a skeleton hand with no retractable claws? It just looked like a canister with a hand in it, like he's beaten off.
Yeah.
It's like
No, you're right. No, it's cool. Oh, okay. Now I get it. That's a different set down there.
right.
So that's showing how the set. Okay, now I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see it. There's actually showing what would look like with claws out and what would look like when the claws were in.
When we're in.
Okay,
Right.
yeah, I didn't see that, and I don't think anyone who saw a picture of that would blame me for being like, that doesn't look right. Yeah, but what you pay for something like that?
At the time, I think I bought it for like $150,
$150.
and I think now it's on retail for like $4.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. So it was an investment. It was a sure
It's an
investment.
investment. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna get rid of it. I love it.
Yeah, you doing MegaCon this year?
Yeah, I'm gonna sneak into Megon. I mean,
Yeah.
go to Megon.
Yeah, it's the 24th through the 27th. I want to say this year, May.
Yeah.
May 24th, 27th. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We're in talks for some Geeks of Comedy stuff, but we haven't
Are
got
we?
anything defined
Or,
yet.
or we are.
Yeah, dude. No, that I've been talking about getting you on the geek stuff. That would be
Yeah, let's
great.
do it. I'll
Dude,
finally be able to sneak in without paying again, but I'll be official because I never,
We're actually talking about getting a table this year. We've done the table thing before,
what
but
did you do at the table though?
well, we would put up the Geeks of Comedy. We got the banner. We would promote the 2 shows that we usually do.
Okay.
But then also, I use it as a chance to move merch all weekend.
Oh,
Yeah, which the last time
but I
I
was gonna
did,
say the shows are free, so it's not like we're trying to sell tickets.
the shows are free. But what we usually do is we collect donations for the Heroes Initiative, which you know what the Heroes Initiative is.
Old
right?
guys that got screwed out of drawing.
Old guys that got screwed. For those of you out there, the Heroes Initiative is a charity for. Think of some of your favorite classic superheroes, and I know Stan Lee and Jack Kirby get the credit for a lot of them. But I mean, truthfully speaking, it was a lot of hourly paid guys who came up with a lot of this shit, right? And
Yep.
they didn't have 401ks, they didn't have insurance
didn't have- they
programs.
didn't know any better.
So hey, guess what? You were writing for us. This is ours now, and see you later. Go fuck yourself.
Yep.
So the Heroes Initiative is a charity that collects money just to help these guys like pay rent and their medical bills and stuff like that. And we've been, I've been doing 6 years now. I've been with the Geeks doing shows at MegaCons and cons and stuff like that. And we usually collect for the Heroes Initiative, but there's some word that maybe this year that won't be going that way.
Because they're all dead.
Yeah, I think we gave 6 years. We're like, what? None of these guys are living anymore. But
I mean, they're done, man.
yeah, I don't know.
new
So
era.
it's a great charity. You should look into it.
It's a great charity. They're all dead.
No, dude.
Stan Lee's the last relic.
And Stan Lee's not doing so well from
He's
what I hear.
fighting
Yeah.
lymphomia.
Dude, he made it so far too, and then just what 3 months ago he gets his first sexual assault
See
charges.
that buries people, man.
That's Bill Cosby should have taken a lesson. Once you get that first charge, it's time to kick off. Keep
You
your
got
legacy
Stan Lee
intact.
and Ryan Seacrest eating
Yeah.
it.
Oh, so while I was on the road, had the rental car.
You molested something?
What? No.
Oh, okay.
No, nothing that wasn't willing.
I said something, by the way, not
but,
a person.
But while I was on the road, I hate when this happens. Had the rental car, and even when I don't have the rental car, I think one of the things I hate the most in the world is valets. And what I hate more than valets is when it's forced valet.
Go on.
You know what I'm saying? Forced valet to me is kind of like the guy in the bathroom when you go to wash your hands at a club.
I hate that.
Like,
mofo.
dude, I'm fucking 41. I know how to wash my own hands. I learned that at 3. But they stand there and they like and sometimes they do that little, I got a what's it called? A washcloth. Let me flip it like a fucking pizza to you, like a New York style pizza. Let me flip it to you. Like, no, dude, you're not a Flair bathroom attendant, motherfucker. And they stand there and you don't even half the times, if it's just you and him in there, it's like the worst stage fright. Because at least when there's another guy in there, you know he's in there doing business too. But when you know that guy's in there waiting for you to do your business, it's like a whole different level of stage fright. Plus, I'm like, I don't want this guy listening to me shit. You know,
I hate the guy.
I hate him.
I hate when he squirts the soap right into your hand. Yeah, like you wash your hand and go, hey, I didn't ask for that.
Oh, you're gonna let me wash my hands here in the same sink that would be here if you weren't fucking here? And you're going to make me do this whole weird thing where I stare at myself in the mirror while I'm washing my hands?
For the record, they're there, but they don't clean the toilets. The toilets still look like someone shit all over it and peed all over it.
Yeah.
So what's the point? I'd rather pay the janitor.
Yeah.
Where's the Mexican that was cleaning it before him? Because he's not cleaning the toilet.
It's
all he offers is shitty cologne and a peppermints from Halloween from 2 years ago.
Yep. It's just awkward. And then what happens, you know, like you feel obligated. You're like, oh, well, this guy ripped off a paper towel from a dispenser. I know how to work the fucking sensor, asshole. So you rip off the towel and you're wiping your hands and you're reaching your wallet. And now you just wash your hands and now you're reaching into your wallet to pull out the dirtiest thing on earth, which is, of course, money. So all those germs are just back on you, man. So I hate the bathroom guy. But then even more, I hate when you go somewhere. And we went to this really nice hotel in Nashville, and it was you had to valet your car. And I never want to valet because, number one, usually most of my cars, I feel more embarrassed for making the valet have to drive my car. Like, I'm like, dude, you don't. But this time I had a rental. It was nice, and I still didn't want to give it to him because I'm sitting there just putting all my stuff, hiding it in the glove. All the places I know he's going to look if he really wants to find it anyways. But then it's like, dude, I can park my own car. And now I'm obligated to, because I'm one of those guys, I'm going to give you a tip every time. Here's a tip for please don't fuck up my car. Here's the keys. Here's a tip. Please don't. It's a rental. I don't have the insurance. Please don't fuck up my car. And then when it's time to go get your car, you got to call down. I'm like, fuck, I can see my car. I want to go get my fucking car. And here's another tip for bringing it to me and not fucking it up, you know? It's
You're very paranoid about the guy fucking up your car.
Dude, when you got the rental, it's like a casino, man. You're just rolling the dice. When you got a rental car,
you gotta buy the insurance though.
Well, the insurance on this run would have cost me more than what the car rental was.
But then you get to drive it like a bat out of hell. And like slam into trash cans.
I know.
And shit.
But you gotta remember, this is the run where they kept all the information from me right up till the week before. So like I didn't have my budget, I didn't have anything, so I could have been flying up to Charlotte, rent a car up there, and then fly out of Nashville. So by the time it came time to do all this stuff, I was looking for the cheapest possible way to do it the week of. But yeah, man, I'll tell you, dude. As soon as you drive off that lot, you get that feeling of like, I should have paid for the insurance.
Yep.
You know, and I'm thinking of checking my credit card because some credit card companies actually take care of your insurance on rentals. So I'm thinking of looking for a card that has that because, you know, people are like, oh, why don't you take your own car? I'm like, well, number one, I got 2 cars, and only one of them do I trust to drive more than like a daily driver. And unfortunately, that one that I got for road gigging, traveling, great on gas, I got to leave that with baby's mom and the kids. You know, that's the safe thing to do. The other car, I'm not taking out of Orlando because it's held together with repairs that I made. You know, like I took it to a mechanic and he's like, Mike, I can't let you put any more money into this car. It's dead. And then I still went home and I'm like, I can fix it. That guy only has 45 years in the industry and ordered the parts online, did it myself. It's a Frankenstein, barely living car.
Holy shit.
But
that's the one you drove here?
No. But even when I'm doing like a 5-state or something like that, I prefer a rental car because that's miles on someone else's car. You know, like I put like 2,300 on it in the week.
I gotta get out of state for comedy.
Come with me. Let's go.
You never invite me, man.
Well, you're not funny.
That's
See, a comedian would have had a comeback for that one. I don't know. I'll tell you what. I'll make a deal. You beat Bill Kilpatrick in that roast. And we'll take you on the road.
Done.
Plus, the gigs I've asked you to do locally, I'm like, hey, man, you want to open for me here? Oh, I got a DJ gig that night. Hey, man, you want to open for me here? Oh, it's like you always have something going
That
on.
is true. And,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
You're
about
booked
that
so far out doing quinceaneras and shit.
one. The money.
It's money. So how you deal with valets? Do you mind it? Do you use them?
I try to avoid it as much as I can.
Yeah.
But then I look at it as like, depending where I'm at, I'm like, man, I'm gonna take forever to find a parking. Just give them $3 in here. I always find it funny because my seat is pretty close to the to the steering wheel because I'm short.
Yeah.
I don't move it for them. And I get in, I see them go in. I see them like their whole chest get crushed by the steering wheel, and then like then they move it, and then they never move it back for me. They just leave. I'm like, you son of a.
What was it? The bathroom attendant guy. There was one bathroom attendant. He was annoying as hell. I forget where I was.
Was he talking to you?
He had rhymes. Because they had like condoms in a bowl.
Big CD.
He's like, get yourself a glove, otherwise you ain't gonna get no love. You know, he had
one of
like
those
that going
guys.
on.
Yeah,
and at one point I walked in, I think I was in a place in Boca, and it had kind of like the other bar. When you're at the urinal, you could look out and
see everybody in the bar.
And I was drunk, and I was like, oh man, see that girl? My friend's next to me at the urinal. I'm breaking the cardinal rule. I'm talking while I pee. I'm like, see that girl over there? I'm gonna give her the time of her life. And like I go wash up, and the guy was like Haitian or something. He's like, you'll no give her time of her life. I'm like, what? He's like, you'll no give any girl ever a time of life. I'm like, what are you, like voodoo psychic? He's like, no, I saw your penis when you pee. And I was like, you're a dick, man. You're a dick. And then my buddy gave him a 5. He's like, that was the best part of my night. And
That's
now,
freaking funny.
And now I guess now that I said that, I'll never hear the end of it from.
And then that's gonna be the next.
That's
clip.
gonna be the. You're such an asshole. You're such an asshole.